Hey guys, I'm back with another sneak peek at the DLC coming out on Wednesday the 11th. This time we'll be taking a look at the Trinity of Elements deck. Like I said last time, this looks like a much better version of Cloudburst. I honestly have no idea how well this will do in the format, but I've gotta say, I kinda like how tricky it is. For starters, it has 11 mana fixers, so as long as you have a forest or evolving winds in your opening hand, you probably won't have any land issues. In addition to fixing your mana situation, it's also going to be thinning out your deck so you draw mostly business cards, which is great news. Creatures here all have a purpose, and most have haste or come into play with abilities, or both. I really don't know how I'll end up cutting this deck down, but I can point out a few cards that are worth noting. First of all, Fires of Yavimaya. It's kind of pointless since most creatures already have haste in the deck. Pandemonium has a strong chance of hurting you more than helping you when you're facing Benighted or zombies or something like that. But there's always the chance that it helps, so I'll need to do some playtesting. Riku of Two Reflections is a great card, but with the way that the game taps your mana, you'll never know if it'll work out for you. Still, gotta give it a shot because hopefully the mana fixers will help out with that. Jungle Barrier seems like a terrible idea, but if the Knights become heavily played, this card can save you. Plus it draws you a card and replaces itself. Gigantomancer, it seems terrible just because it's a 1/1 for 8, I think. But if there was some more Tramplers in this deck, I'd think about running it. Warstorm Surge will probably get a spot on my deck despite its ridiculous 6 mana cost because you're going to need something. And finally, I just want to wrap it up and ask you guys, what do you think about this week's DLC? Leave your questions or comments in the section below.